Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Trey, back with another video here. Got something related to women getting the ick. So yeah, I got 5 clips here. I got nothing funny at the end. But before we get to it, go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and please leave a comment, tell what you think, and share this with anybody who like to watch these videos. So without further ado, let's get to it. First one is a chick who getting an ick about something. I don't know what it is. You just watch it. First 3 clips are very short. The 4th and 5th clip, they the one that's over a minute long. So, like I said, let's get to it. Yeah. You get the ick after being single so long. Well, you better off just staying single then. Phones of it. I'm like, you got somebody that's trying to reach out to you. I know this is a skit, but if she generally act like this when somebody else trying to talk to her after being single so long, she get the ick just cause. Yeah, you just need to stay single. Anyway, let's move on to the next one. I had music, I had to mute it. Wow.
You can't make this shit up, people. You cannot make this shit up.
So she got the ick because her man is injured and can't walk while. Boy, we are doomed, ain't we? We are doomed. If a woman could get it at her man because he's injured, I wonder what something that was probably beyond his control she get the ick from. We don't know what he got the injury from, but my guess it could have been from work, could have been from a car accident. I mean, you can't really control those. So she got ick because of that. Yeah, we doomed. We doomed. Anyway, let's move to the next one.
So I went on a first date and a car was about to hit me and he grabbed me and pulled me away. And I don't know why, but that just gave me the ick because it's literally the first date. Why are you so obsessed with me? Like it was just so desperate, and it's like, play it cool.
Yeah, what he said. Okay. Nobody's being desperate. He is playing it cool, but ain't it the man's job to protect the woman he's with, whether it be his sister, his mom, somebody he's going on a date with, girlfriend, wife, etc. Ain't it the man's job to protect you? So you getting the ick because he's doing his biological reaction, what a man's supposed to do with a woman, protecting you to make sure you didn't get hit. What the hell? So you just basically telling him, let you get hit and not do nothing about it and just keep on walking off. That's basically what you're asking. But anyway, and they trying to say they don't make real men no more. No, they don't make real courteous and nice women no more. That's not all of them, just some. Anyway, going on to the next one. The next one is one of the longer ones.
You know the fastest way for a man to get cursed out by me? Tell me to smile. No, like seriously. Why are you trying to force my face to do what you wanted to do? You don't even know me. You're a stranger coming up to me, telling me to smile. Every time a man does that, I immediately think he's a pervert.
What?
He's a predator. He's cringy. I immediately go, ugh. Why do men do that? Stop doing that. It's weird. You're weird. Stop telling women to smile. We can be happy and not smile. In fact, it's actually quite weird for someone to walk around like this all day. I am not a Stepford wife. I have cursed men out at the grocery store, the gas station, the car wash, the Jiffy Lube, the dog park, the mailman, the FedEx man, the Amazon man. I've cursed them all out. Do not tell me to smile.
Buy a dog, cat, die alone. Because no man deserves to suffer you.
Well, Expect to be alone for the rest of your life if you gonna be like this. If you cuss out every single man, all they doing is ask you to smile. They just want to know what you look like smiling. But instead, you steady being resting bitch face that most women would say, or most guys would say also. It makes you very unapproachable. And the way you're talking now, because of it, it's gonna make you look even more unapproachable. So your dating prospects probably already low because of the way you just present yourself in this video. So I'm sorry, lady, but this is why it's unfortunate. You got a lot of women with this same kind of attitude. What's wrong with you just smiling just for a second? It don't take long. It takes a split second to crack a smile. There's nothing wrong with that. Nobody's asking you to hold a smile all day. Nobody's telling you to do that. Just crack a quick smile and go back to wherever face you had on your face. So, and a lot of women think like, a good number of women think like this. And unfortunately, most of y'all is gonna be single cause this kind of attitude. Jeez. Just, yeah. And usually the highly educated career women that be like this too. Most of them. And some of the ratchets also. But anyway, and this is all races, not just particularly black women. All races. Anyway, go to the last clip, and the last clip is a bit longer.
Today I'm going to be telling you how to get over the ick. My master 4-step plan on how to get over the ick. It is actually the worst thing in the world when you get the ick and the whole relationship is ruined because you just can't get over the ick. What is the ick? Well, a physical body knee-jerking reaction to something someone does that makes you just want to leave and never ever hang out with them ever again. It can happen with the most attractive men in the world. Sometimes you just get the ick and it's really concerning. But let me go over my 4-step plan on how to assess and hopefully get over the ick. Okay, we have to ask ourselves, is this ick a sign or is it my subconscious? Okay, the ick is deeper than surface level. So first, if the ick is paired with other things in your mind that make you go like, God no, oh God no. So like first you see him eating a banana and you're like, ah, and also you kind of don't like the way that he talks to his mom or the way that he orders at restaurant, the way he orders is rude. If there's a pattern, things you don't like about him, that probably means that you just don't like him. And the ick is actually very valid. If the ick comes out of the blue and it's kind of shallow, he kisses you and then he like kind of smiles and like, ew, why did he do that? Listen, you take a step back. Did you get the ick because you generally thought that was icky or because you are scared of intimacy and you're secretly a perfectionist? Think about that. The ick feels like it comes up all of a sudden and you can't really validate it. It might be a fear of intimacy. You might be thinking, oh, this shit's getting real and my brain's gonna like mess it up. Self-sabotage, ever heard of it? Maybe that's a little too deep. Maybe it's not that serious. Just
Sorry to interrupt her, but yes. When that quick line she said something about self-sabotage, yes. So women self-sabotage themselves. Like for real. Like a good number of icks that some of these women be having ain't really validated. It's like, come back to what she said, like maybe like 30 seconds ago. You probably don't like that guy. That's part what it is. More than likely. But before I say anything else, I'm gonna let this continue.
write in your notes app after this happens, was I actually repulsed by the way he kissed me, or am I scared that he might actually want to date me? Journal it out. Okay, next, this is actually my favorite one to do, but reframing the moment, okay? So this is what I do. When I get the ick from a guy, I like really step back, and I'm like, okay, was it the fact that I didn't like that he did that, or was it the action itself? So what I do is I imagine a famous hot guy doing the same exact thing, and if it doesn't really ick me out, then it was him. But if it does still ick me out, then it was the thing he did. Also, approach the ick with compassion. I do this all the time. So let's say like a guy, he's walking and then he like trips and falls, and you're like, oh God, I can't date this guy ever again. He just fell. Let's add in some compassion. Oh, he tripped and fell like a little toddler. That's so cute. We're all human. Boom. Compassion is the ick's worst enemy. If we can just approach the situation with like, and be endearing, the ick's not going to survive. Okay, next.
Before she continues, sorry to pause it again. Yes, there's nothing wrong with showing compassion. Everybody trips up. So a woman getting the ick because a guy trips up, because everybody trips up every now and then. And plus, most of the klutzes or clumsy people tend to be women. It's rare for guys to trip up unless he ain't picking up his feet. So you getting ick because he tripped up, a rare trip up that you seen probably for the first time, you get ick from that, then I guess there's something wrong, definitely something wrong with you on the inside. Because that just retarded. You get an ick just because he tripped over something. Come on now. Anyway.
Next, if you feel like the ick is taking over your whole relationship, just take a step back and reassess why you fell in love with him in the first place. Write down like, what did you like about him? Was it his smile? Was it his laugh? Was it his manners? Really remember why you liked him. And if you can't get back to why you really liked him in the first place, that's it. The ick is spoken. It's too late. Let's move on. But if you do realize why you still like him, you're just hyper focusing on minor flaws. So go outside, touch some grass, realize that you're just being a little perfectionist And remember, sometimes the ick is valid. Sometimes the ick is there to remind you that that guy's just not for you. That's just not your guy. That's fine. You're allowed to take a step back, assess the situation, take time. All I have for how to get over the ick. Sometimes it's deeper than we think. I probably could have saved a lot of relationships if I would have known this prior. I instead just let the ick speak for me, and I let it ruin everything. Anyways, love you baddies. Stay sexy out there, and love you all so very much, okay?
That's the thing. Y'all getting these hits. Y'all self-sabotage. Y'all mess up. And like she said, some of these icks could be minor flaws. Everybody's gonna have flaws. Nobody is perfect. No man's perfect. No woman is perfect these days. I could go religion here, at least in Christian religion. The only perfect man was Jesus. That's if any of y'all. That's for those who are Christians and believe in that. I was raised Christian, but that's a whole separate video. I'm just using that as an example. Please don't hit me, hurt me in the comments, okay? But for real, look, if you speaking to the women on this, you love your man, and he did a small thing that could be a small ick, and you just brush it off, then yeah, then you don't let the icks control you. But you got certain women that let the icks control them, and they get completely turned off because of the man, and it could be something that's very small, like a very small flaw of the man, and that's an ick. So you don't let that one little minor flaw overcome all the positives about him. One little minor flaw overcome all the positives. When I see that, more than likely that woman don't deserve him, for one, and two, she most likely ain't a good woman. A good woman would see, like I said, everybody's gonna have flaws. If that woman can't see past them flaws to see the good, the pros in that man, that woman really ain't a good woman. Point blank simple. But that's enough for that one. I had to speed that one up because that was a 3.5 minute clip. So I sped it up where it's like 2 minutes, 10 seconds, something like that. But anyway, but you made it to the end. That's all I have here today. So if you made it this far, go ahead, that like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. Please leave a comment. Tell me what you're thinking about these clips. You might find me in the comments debating with some of y'all if y'all got something that kind of went against what I said, maybe. Sometimes I'll agree with you too. Either or. But anyway, and share with anybody who like these videos, okay? So that's enough for me. I'm going to stop talking. Go ahead and get off of here. I'll catch y'all on the flip side. Y'all have a good one. And peace. And salute.